Ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. It's 6:01 in the PM. And we have one of the biggest shows for you of all time. We have the She's Royal Man. The man who does it with no apology. And he likes banana. Sugar! Sugar! Meet the camera one. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's another one of those shows. And we are here with, I don't know to call you now, boy. Michael Osuna. That is a decent, decent. How you get your name, boss, man? Yeah, how you get Sugar Aloes? Put the mic by your mouth now, man.
Oh, I end up getting that from my old man. We used to play pool, and when he make a band stroke, he used to call names like SS Golfito. You say you call that one the SS Golfito. When he hit you a straight, you say you call this one a Sugar Aloes.
But it have meaning. It have real meaning.
Yeah.
Bittersweet.
Yeah, better lyrics and sweet voice.
Okay. So when you started, you wanted to be a hard hitting political calypso?
No. It never started like that, you know. It started by a freak accident, you know.
Okay.
You know, I was involved in a best village in John, and Miss Vera and Alcantara asked me if I could write calypsos, and I said yes. And she said, well, look, they want a calypso to go up for best village with the group. So I wrote a song and I presented to them. Them days was a little cassette, and I put it on the cassette, and they give the guy to learn it, and he never learned it. He said he didn't like the song. So when they come back and they tell me that he didn't like the song, I said, well, he came right here, boom, he don't like song, me write it no more. Mm-hmm. 3 days before the time to go up, that time they was going by the poolside by Hilton. She came to me and said, listen, the boy didn't learn the song, you know. You know the song? I said, I write it. I must remember my song. She said, well, go and do it for me. I said, yes. So I went and I do it. That very night I was approached, after done perform, I was approached by Holly Bitodi, who asked me, that was the Wednesday, who asked me if I could come Sunday to Scouting for Talent to see if I get on the taping. And I went and I got through. And that very night, an old man walked up to me and said, young man, sign this now or never. And I thought it had to do with scouting, so I signed it. Until December month, I hear people looking for me. So I said, well, what it is I do now? It's Sylvester Taylor from original Young Brigade who bring the contract fight to sign it. You know?
So early?
Yes. And listen, that song ended up in the national semifinals, a song they call The Important Man.
Wow.
National semifinals.
Well, you were supposed to be a calypso then? That's
well, I don't know. I know I'm supposed to be a singer because even the machine owned by me is a singer, you know.
Listen to me. We had enough stale jokes from Kenny J the day before.
But that is not a stale joke. Everybody in my family are singers.
Oh my God. You going down the road with that?
Yes.
Anyway, back to calypso. So you sang that year in the tent. What year was that?
1979. I remember Baron had just came back and Lord Shorty, Garfield Blackman, singing Om Shanti, Money No Problem, and Who God Bless. Send Baron in the audience and say, go and listen yourself just before I go on stage.
Wow.
Yes.
But you find that there's so much of a similarity between you and Baron?
No, there's a big difference, you know. There's a big difference. I sing from here.
Hey.
Baron nasal.
Right.
And that makes the difference. But that doesn't take away anything from him as having a sweet voice.
Yeah, he is.
You know, and like I put in the song, I just love being me.
Yeah.
Myself and Baron, we both have religious backgrounds, so
Yeah.
we enjoy singing from since we're small.
Right.
Right, so.
So, tell me something. I see you do something, you and Gypsy, in Skinner Park. The barrage of toilet paper and all the signs and all kind of thing. And you deliver your song and make it to the finals too.
Yeah.
Tell me, what's that feeling like there?
It's not no feelings. You have to learn to ignore people. You see them and you don't see them. Let me tell you something. Half people will walk up to me after my performance and say, I was sending a ride for you and you didn't send back right for me. I wasn't seeing you. I was focused on what I am doing. Right. So I wasn't seeing you. You know, if I go to look at you, I will get distracted. Right. So my eyes is wide shut, open. Right. I've seen everybody, yet I'm seeing nobody. You understand? And that is what make me be able to focus. Gypsy is on a different wavelength because Gypsy will use that same energy from the people and give them a verse. Yeah. You know, and hush them up.
But how you feel about that kind of treatment, that kind of reaction to you, when, in all fairness, we do wrong?
Well, you see, it have bold-faced people, eh? And these bold-faced people believe they own you. And I'm saying that it's only we, the poor Calypsonians, you want to dictate we pace, because a lawyer, a doctor, ain't care about politics and party. Them working for everybody. Look, the other day I seen Pamela Elder working for Annan and them. And still she work for Baka. She working for everybody. So why you want to dictate my pace when I get a job? It wasn't like now, it wasn't an election campaign. I ain't changed no voting block. I got hired to sing for the Prime Minister to entertain her. And since I small, I grew up with my grandmother and I was taught to have respect for my elders and those in authority. So I took the job. And I take the job under the pretext that I didn't want the review to close because I promised to keep the doors open. You know, but John Public can see that. They see me because they was politically blind.
Well, remember you were playing in the political game before.
Yes.
So you had to deal with them.
I understand that, but you see, you know, old people that say when your own lies bite you, just bite your heart. When I watch how black people treat deceased Patrick Manning that night, and I watch my children sit down and cry, I changed my mind after that, you know.
So, one last question. They have certain...
This is a last question, so you will never talk to me again, no?
Oh, God, I tell you no jokes.
But me understand that. This is the last question.
One last question for me on this coach here right now. How you feel about Calypsonians, I think Calypsonians, singing about you for the last about 7 years?
You know the Bible has a nice quotation that says, "So thy own self be true." You know, Calypsonians singing about me. Calypsonians singing about me for the last 7 years is your partner. Western Rollins, your partner. And that's the only way he will get a little anchor or a clap or some kind of thing. We're afraid to call his name. You call your name in your song and call you a Lake Bottom African. Me, you know what you're afraid to call his name for?
I call back his name.
Yes, I see you call back his name, but he's a fella who take that.
And?
He could hit you, but you mustn't hit him back.
I understand.
You understand?
I quite understand that.
That is all right. Should I water under the bridge, you know?
Yeah. Like I so.
Yeah.
I just find that every song was
listen. You know, you ever see the movie called Papillon?
No.
With Dustin Hoffman? Yeah. Okay. They had him on a prison island with no barriers, no walls or nothing, but the most dangerous thing on that island was the sea. And an old man showed him how to get away. by putting coconut in a crocker's bag and timing the waves. Some of the waves would smash the bag of coconut on the rocks and burst up the bag and things. That would kill him until he catch the right wave and he see it carry it right out. The fella got a little wave to hold on to and he went with it. But you see, it becomes so monotonous that it ain't happening again.
Anyway. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is not Oprah Winfrey and
No.
right?
Too much of one thing is good for nothing.
You understand?
Yeah.
And we say thank you to Sugar Aloes for even making it here and being here to come to entertain us. And I must say thanks to all who have already contributed. We started at 5%. Miss Claudette Alexander, you were not the first today. There was another name before you. But thank you so much. This lady has been the first contributor for about 10 or 12 concerts. She was the first to contribute.
Okay.
And we thank you all for understanding what we're doing. Know that we're trying to work. In fact, we're trying to put a good show on for you, a good quality show. And thanks to all, the opinions and people who call us and say, hey, I like this or I don't like that or whatever the case may be. Thank you all so much. So, I give you the comedian, wannabe comedian.
I want to be comedian.
Wannabe MC.
Hello, don't say that, don't say that, because I have proof. Spectacular had a show and the MC didn't come and I carried the show, and when the MC come, people didn't want to see the MC, they wanted me to come back on stage.
That was one time. We go to Sugar Aloes. So, Mr. Aloes.
Yes, sir.
Now we have songs, eh?
Plenty, boy.
We have real songs.
Plenty. I have a good repertoire,
You're serious, boy. You think. So, we want, normally I start with the message about what's happening now.
Yeah, that is
so important. Let me go. This is not the land.
This is not the land I used to.
Man down by the corner, took off and I kicked me back and all over. They drink 2 cold beers and they laugh it off. But these days if you do that they'll say you're soft. Nowadays as you turn wrong all of a sudden, this place is getting worse despite what we try. Big gun in your face just so for no reason. You touch a man accidentally, you could die. The places where we used to play, at nights where boys and girls would meet. Gunshots are heard throughout the day, and blood now flow on every street. So say thank you, Lord, when you see the dawn. Could someone tell me how this place gets so? Like love and respect just pack up and gone. This is not the land I used to know. Human lives don't have no value no more. No, this is not the land I used to know. Politicians in the parliament chamber, whether Williams, Capaldi or Butler, for that time of night people couldn't wait to turn the radio loud to hear the debate. Was excitement for so all over the land. The true state of the nation we used to know was real pressure from the opposition. But nowadays, Parliament is a complete comedy show. The places where we used to play, meet. Now gunshots echoes throughout the day, and bloodstains are seen on every street. You must say thank you, Lord, when you see the dawn. Could someone tell me how this place gets so? Like integrity just pack up and gone. This is not the land I used to know. Now every day is only lies and promise for so. No, this is not the land I used to know. Ding 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 ding. We always proud to talk about transparency. We love to talk about accountability. But who accounting to who was the rain sublime? So attack and counter-attack we hear all the time. The sharing of the pie that I never gone through. Yet in we and then we sing about equality. Economic wars is in me and you, while the wealth stays with those in authority. The places where we used to play, at nights where decent folks would meet. You'll hear the guns blazing night and day, and blood now flow on every street. You must say thank you, Lord, when you see the dawn. Could someone tell me how this place gets so? Cause kindness and compassion pack up and gone. This is not the land I used to know. Mr. Divine, do not exist no more. No, this is not the land I used to know. Ding 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 ding. Them religious leaders must be in this song, cause we know for sure something going wrong. It's no longer about faith, them guys just on show. Bring plenty blue notes and you're good to go. They have me wondering how long this would last, cause we losing the battle of family. Man and woman is now a thing of the past. Nowadays, it's plenty sodomites dwelling amongst we. The places where we used to pray, in churches where families meet. It's hypocrisy and moral decay, while blood still flows on our streets. We must say thank you, Lord, when we see the dawn. Could someone tell me when this place gets so? Spiritual values no longer the norm. This is not the land I used to know. Everywhere you turn is pain and sorrow. Oh, this is not the land I used to know.
Right. So we check in. Miss Claudette Alexander is asking me some kind of question that I don't understand.
What question?
And she asked me, I don't know. I don't understand the question, so I can't even see.
Okay.
So you know, you start with your heavy message and thing now.
Uh-huh.
You know, but and you have 2 heavy messages, and we are already at 12%. And let me just do the needful here. Miss Anonymous. Errol A. Phillip was the first person to donate. He beat Claudette Alexander, and that was 2 days ago. They donated 2 days ago. Okay. Normally, Claudette Alexander is the first. So, Claudette Alexander, Glenda Bustic, Mr. Lance Dorridge, thank you so much. Mr. Kenny Phillips donated $1. I thank you. Karen Turner, thank you. Veronica Lewis, thank you. M. Cox, Gemma Sharon Mustafa, thank you. Gloria Claire Sandy, thank you. Curtis Claxton, Joan P. Harris, and Leon Lifu, thank you so much. We are at 12%. Nice. And we're going down stiff. So, Mr. Aloes, Mr. Michael Osuna.
Yes, sir.
So we're doing the needful, we're doing the necessary nice messages, and you talk before we go into the bacchanal. Right?
Yeah. I want to do one for the poor.
All right. Let me go. One time. No talk.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Let me go. Don't go there. Go there. The DJ just doing what he wants here.
Ever since I small, I hearing about a place called heaven. But they say in that paradise, the rich man may never go. I have heard so many stories about a place called hell, a place that's prepared for evildoers, the devil and his angels. But where is this heaven? Nobody knows. Some say it's no lie, it's way up in the sky. And where is this hell? Some say it's down below. But with my 2 eyes, I see, so I know. Cause when them big boys congregating, eating coffee and chicken, drinking champagne and knocking glass, they living in heaven, in the earthly heaven. But when the poor man under pressure every minute of the hour from them scoundrels in upper class, it is plain to tell that the poor man's living in hell. Some people have life so easy, while others have it hard. And sometimes it really seems like the good suffer for the bad. Long time there was an old saying, he who do the crime needless trying to run away, because it must do the time. But in this rich man's paradise, no, it isn't so. Some will commit murder, but to prison they'll never go. And if you think that they're joking, the records are there to show. Seems like the laws in the system is only for the poor. Cause when them big boys do the crime, they ain't wasting no time. Them and the lawyers just celebrate. They living in heaven, in the earthly heaven. But when the poor man is accused, oh, come be confused, because he know he must feel the weight. It's so plain to tell that the poor are living in hell. according to Frank Sinatra. And yes, I agree. In spite of your position, everyone was born to be free. Rich or poor, it doesn't matter. We are all the same. We've got the same flesh and bones with blood running through our veins. But in this rich man's paradise, injustice is the norm. A lot of nice things sharing, but the poor man ain't getting none. And in the final analysis, it's spiritual, mama guy. The preacher saying, don't worry, you go get your share when you die. And while he's stepping up in style, living wicked and wild with no love at all for the poor, he living in heaven, in his earthly heaven. But it's to see him ball and scratch when them bandits start to snatch his children right in front of his door. Is then we could tell who's in heaven and who's in hell. As far as I'm concerned, partner, for all that it's worth, this place they call hell and heaven is right here upon this earth. It's according to your status, anyone can tell. It's either you living happily in heaven or you're dwelling deep down in hell. Since the inception of time, that was always the score. The rich keep getting richer, while the poor man just remain poor. And it's to hear them politicians with their lies when they're campaigning, telling the poor don't take nothing, better days are coming. And while the rich live high and dry, they don't hear the poor man's cry because their money clog up the air. They're living in heaven, in the earthly heaven. So we just have to understand, maybe it was nature's plan, but for the poor nobody ain't care. When you ring the bell, like the poor was designed for hell.
I see my cameraman zoom in on some goal and thing. So I'm planning a little robbery. So
when you say robbery, what do you mean?
Well, I'm going to acquire
but
some
we don't
gold.
get robbed already.
I'm going to acquire some gold. I don't know how to tell you how.
Well, that is a good intention.
All right, Jazzy. So what you want to achieve?
So what you're hoping to achieve?
Oh, gosh. Hey. If people know how much nonsense we be talking outside the Calypso tent.
Well, that is enjoying yourself, you know. One of the things that I think they should have done is have a little dialogue with people and their experience outside the tent, off the stage, backstage.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That would be very good.
That was good fun. Oh, we are at 19%. Tiger is telling me how slow on the draw. Okay. I trying to keep, you know.
She could hear me?
How you mean if she could hear you?
Hi, baby, how you doing?
See you.
Tigress, John Rowley, boy.
Oh, gosh.
Tulum Star, boy, wife.
I hear, but I not commenting. So let me say thanks to Monica Octave, Gwyneth LaRoche, Derek Nurse, good to see you in action, Sugars. Angela M. Dubois from Durham, North Carolina. Joan Dunbar, Terrian Sylveston, and Terrence McBurney. And we are at 19%. Let me see if it changes. It's changed while I'm talking, you know. So, right, boss man, it have a tune.
Where's that one?
When I heard that tune, I said, Lord, that is a bad tune.
What song is that?
It's a tune called 24 Hours. 20.
Most relevant for now, eh?
Yes, sir.
Ding, 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 ding. I may be taking a serious risk, singing a song like this, but me ain't sure I like how God organizes business. No, me ain't speaking of creation, all the wonderful things He's done. Specifically, I am speaking of justice. Cause the system we depend on, they are failing every day. Big crime, small time, man just walks away. If I had a hand in creation, justice to control, yeah, how I would organize my world. As you do your crime, partner, in one day's time, I strike you bow, the full consequence you are going to get. So if you kill, don't cry, kiss your folks, bye-bye. Before the sun goes down, you go meet your death. So we go have no innocent men in jail, and no criminals on bail, with no hypocrites like Ramesh to harass we tail. If you know you help stage a coup, time go pick up with you. In the twinkling of an eye, you will get your due. When 24 hours, 24 hours. If you know you kill someone, run and buy your flowers. 24 hours, in 24 hours. Justice from the sky in 24 hours. Ding, 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 la da ding. La da da ding. La da ding, ding. It's justice from the great I am. Mankind law is too flim-flam. With celestial intervention, I say you must get jammed. And while you're paying for your crime, all the dates, the facts, the time, recorded permanently in your own hand palm. So there'll be no more unsolved murders sitting on the record books. It's back pay in one day for criminals and crooks. No more Al Capone, no more Hitlers, far less funerals. All we have is one day criminals. So as you do your crime, I tell you in one day's time, I strike you bow, the full consequence you are going to get. So if you kill, don't cry, wave your folks bye-bye. Before the sun goes down, you go meet your death. It's no more men in that row, cause my system don't work so. And the floating arms of justice has no friends, no foe. Kareem and Bernadette James, killers we will know by names. Next day struck down, covered in the shame. When 24 hours, 24 hours. If you know you kill someone, run and buy your flowers. In 24 hours, in 24 hours. Justice from the sky in 24 hours. Ding 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 la da ding ding la do. It is a devastating thought that you no longer must get caught. Innocent till proven guilty, that's a dead result. Only genuine accidents or cases of self-defense could stay the arms of justice. It cannot be bought.
So there'll be no repeat offenders getting bail to kill again. One chance, riddance, safety side complete. Hiding places out of the question, planet Earth has none. Justice greets you at the break of dawn. So as you do your crime, partner, in one day's time, I strike you bow, the full consequence you are going to get. So if you kill, don't cry, wave your folks bye-bye. Before the sun goes down, you go meet your death. Cause God will grant you amnesty and then pay your big money. All my system offer you is RIP. So if kill and rule is your thing, before the crescent moon swing, your fanatics going to sing There Lies Our King. When in 24 hours, 24 hours, if you know you kill someone, run and buy your flowers. 24 hours, 24 hours, justice from the sky, 24 hours.
24 hours, 24 hours. That's a serious song, you know, man.
I wish that did apply for this time.
Boy.
We wouldn't have no court. Justice on time.
Justice on time.
We wouldn't have that.
Wow.
We would have justice on time.
So, now we have a list. We have things, but I'm starting to get requests from people. So,
Okay.
you understand?
Well, once you have things, let we go, you know.
Yeah, we are real thing. We are at 24. We were just on 24 hours. We are 24. Sorry. We are 31%. Wow. That's the one man applause. We are right. We have a one man applause team there. You know what I'm saying? So we are 31%. Let's do some the needful here. Some thanking of some people. Terrence McBurney, Rosamond Sharp, Brenda Jerome, Brian Marilyn and Melville Francis from New Orleans, Michael John, Inskip Morris, Cheryl Millett Patton, Jessica S. Thank you all so much, bringing us to 31%. Wow. And, 33%. It's changing as we talking, eh? Because remember, we streaming, so some people have it at different times, you know. So Mr. T.N. Morris, thank you. Just we have to remember that make sure that you enter the right amount you want to contribute and check it back, please. Don't do like some people get excited and want to put $20 and put 2,000 US. And then, you know, please check it before. Right? It's in this COVID times, we can't afford to put, you know,
have another pandemic.
Yeah, that's a real pandemic. So, right. So, we mixing it up and skipping up and doing all kind of thing. Eh?
Okay.
I have something to throw at you. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, I heard this man sing this song, and I tell him that he have to sing it today, and he watch me and say, I'm full of advice. But it's not me singing the song. Okay. It's he singing the song. So, check this one. Let me see. Taking it here, by. There's a big tune, eh?
Big one. La la la. Now love making is an art. Few of us master. Some men can't even start to kindle their woman's fire. Continuously, we leaving the poor woman on the shelf. Always in a hurry, only satisfying themselves. And when she walk out and go, they can't understand that she left for lack of complete satisfaction. But your woman could never leave you as long as she lived.
if you would play it smart and practice the art from these expert advisors. Listen, if you want to make your woman feel the way she loves to feel, first dim the lights, then squeeze her tight, whisper in her ear, stick your finger in her hair, suck she lip, massage she hip, then you move your pubic section in a slow circular motion. As I get sleepy, partner, it's time to scoochie woochy. Now women act differently, I know, according to their race. You will find some women noisy anytime, any place, and then some are so reserved in all their doings. Although vibrantly being served, they will cover their eyes and won't say a thing. The Spanish and Chinese will scratch you like they have claws. The Indians, the whites, the Portuguese, mister, all is yours. But with a Negro or a Douglas, you are in for a fight. And I can tell you, brother, they're full of vigor. Lord, they have appetite. Listen, if you want to make your woman feel the way she loves to feel, take a nipple in your mouth. Ooh, that does tickle all about. Listen to her breathing, and if she gasping as though she's strangling, don't stop, continue. Tell her what you're going to do. Talk to she and make she answer. That, my friend, does build the fire. You must groan and grind your teeth, and even if she's sour, say, but baby, you're sweet. This one is for the men. This verse is for Kenny Phillips. No, it is a risk, I agree. Sticking your tongue in some women hair, because sometimes it's so waxy. Them and all catching the tail to hair. So a man must have stamina and a strong constitution, because being a lover, believe me, takes a lot of man. Imagine you kiss a girl and get a piece of bake she ate quite a while. You know the expert lover does swallow that with a smile. And if she lift up she arm and it smell like stale rice or rotten potato, you have to ask she, darling, chunkans, oh God, chunkans, how you could smell nice so? Listen, if you want to make your woman feel the way she loves to feel, you have to take your time. Let she do all the grind. And if she ballin', wait, oh much wait. Don't stop, it's great, you're doing great. Keep on the move, stay in the groove. Now don't forget this beautiful finger. You see this fat magnificent finger, always keep it handy in case of emergency. Now when a man going down in age.
Oi, jail for you, yes? I'm calling Gary for you. You're putting my name in song.
Yeah, but Gary won't help too. He's glad for the advice. You're my thief and bandit. You running down. You think he had time for housing him?
Anyhow, ladies and gentlemen.
I ain't calling on him. You think he had time for housing him?
Yes, we are at 38%. And we thank you so much. Here what I want you to do, all who watching and all who storming on Facebook, all who just here. On YouTube, please subscribe. On Facebook, please follow and please share. Just hit a share so that who didn't see it before will get to see it. You know, somebody in your circles. We have 728 people on YouTube right now. Please subscribe. Just subscribe. Mr. Michael Smith, why are you harassing me? Right. So, Mr. Osuna,
Yes, sir.
you giving trouble right now. You
How
understand?
I
You're
get
giving
trouble?
trouble.
I dedicate a whole verse for you.
No, how I get in your song?
But you don't take advice at all.
I afraid you.
But I to help you. It's not me I'm afraid. You're afraid yourself when you fail.
The first thing you say, Kenny Phillips, and you say, in she ears and wax. And how are you getting that?
Yeah, but me no use a lover, you know.
All right, we going with the ears rare. All right? There we go.
There's a light, a certain kind of light that never shine on me. I want that light to be with you, to live with you. There's a way. Everybody say to each and every little thing. But what good would it bring if I ain't got you? If I ain't got you, my baby, you don't know what it's like. Maybe you don't know what it's like to love somebody, the way that I love you. In my brain, I see your face again, and I know my frame of mind. You ain't got to be so blind. I'm blind, so very blind. I'm a man. Can't you see that I am? I live and breathe for you. But oh, what good would it do if I ain't got you? If I ain't got you, my baby, you don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, the way that I love you. I wanna wake up with you, baby. I wanna be there when you open your eyes. I want you to be first thing that I see. I wanna wake up with you. I wanna lay by your side, baby. I wanna feel every beat of your heart. And throughout the night, I wanna hold you tight. I wanna wake up with you. Although this love inside, I've been sleeping, waiting for the right one to come along. Girl, you could share this love that I've been keeping. You could put the music to my song. I wanna live by your side, baby. I wanna feel every beat of your heart. And throughout the night, I wanna hold you tight. I wanna wake up with you. Because wise men say only fools rush in, for I can't help falling in love with you. Should I stay, it would be a sin, for I can't help falling in love with you. Lonely river flows surely to the sea. That's the way it goes. Some things were meant to be. So take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. This one is from my fans. It must have been cold there in your shadow for you to have sunlight on your face. You were content to let me shine, that's your way. You always walk a step behind. But I was the one with all the glory, while you were the one with all the strength. A beautiful face without a name for so long. A beautiful smile to hide the pain. But you ever know that you're my hero? You're everything I would like to be. I could fly higher than an eagle. You are the wind beneath my wings. It might appear to go unnoticed, but I've had it all here in my heart. I want you to know I know the truth, of course I know it. I would be nothing without you. Did you ever know that you're my hero? You're everything I would like to be. I could fly higher than an eagle. You are the wind beneath my wings. 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 You are the wind beneath my wings.
Yeah, yep. I'll get some applause. Ladies and gentlemen. Hey, boy. Good help, hard to find, boy. Real hard. These fellas jokey, yeah, boy. You know, get work there, you know. Applause.
That is why it's important to help yourself.
You understand? Boss man.
Yes, sir.
You have been known to be one of the sweet voice men in the industry, right? But also always giving a very strong message.
Okay.
You know? I mean, not only political, but social messages.
All right.
So I have a tune here. Let me see if you know it.
Ding, 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 la, ding, da, 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 da. Hey girl, you look so lovely, and I'm madly in love with you. She said, don't mind, I'm on the streets, yeah. I don't know what you want to do. No, don't feel like I'm stupid. Not because I look dirty, but let me explain you, mister. I'm not really a hustler, but if you really want to make it with me, please don't tell me that you love. I'm sorry, because love don't love anybody. Everyone keeps cutting each other's throats. In this concrete jungle we live in, the episode is murder she wrote. Cause you can tell how I feel when I'm hungry. You do not feel the depression that I feel when I'm broke. My so-called friends, they're just watching and laughing. They won't stretch a helping hand, I swear they have stroke. That's why I know love. She said love, nobody loves nobody. Ding, 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 la, ding, do, 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 do. I said, baby, you must believe me, because what I'm saying is true. She said, mister, just pass the money and then do what you want to do. Boy, I was living so happy. Yes, I once had a family, but my friends them put me on a scene, introduced me to this thing called cocaine. Now I find myself in difficulty, searching for help only to find there's nobody, because love don't love anybody. Everyone keeps cutting each other's throats. In this concrete jungle we live in, The episode is murder she wrote. Cause you can't tell how I feel when I'm lonely. Many times I just have to get up and go and roam. No one could say how you feel when you lose your family, especially when your house no longer a home. That's why I know love. She said love, nobody loves nobody. Day, 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 day.
Oi, 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 oi. All right. I'm challenging you and you're coming through. I find I to get some harder challenges.
When you say a challenge,
well, I mean, I throw in tune at you and you're just responding, you know.
But you see, you don't understand life. A man can't forget his children and them if he make them.
So you write all your songs?
Not 100%, 95%.
95. I know you have some.
And the beauty about it is the 2 monarchs that I've won is from my pen. I didn't have to give nobody 20%.
I know you work with GB.
Yeah. He have some nice.
Yeah. So I know that. So anyhow, we are at 50%, and I should mention that making 50% is a milestone for us at the Up Close and Personal. We have crossed a milestone. I'm not going to say what it is, but we've crossed a milestone. Yeah. All right, the applause, and I'm trying to work for a little money, but they ain't getting no bonus. Nothing for you. So, Mr. Gentleman, there's a song we bypass, and I want to go back to it.
What song is that? Oh, I feel I know what it is,
Shango
Adikwa. Agidi ya corona. Yele Shango for me, Baba. Naye bada, naye bada. Joanne, go enjoy this one. Yeah, naye bada. Yeah, Shango bada. Yeah, Baba, yeah, Aniro, Aniboro. Yeah, Aniboro. Yeah, Aniboro. Yeah, Aniboro. Yeah, Shangoboro. Yeah, Aniboro. Tete malo, Shango, tete malo, yeah. Tete malo, Baba, tete malo, yeah. Corona. Yele jangwe foro mi baba. Shango aburuba. Lande. Chila la de. Lande. $19.99 boy the master. Chila la bande. Most relevant to know, right? There's a dot on the map they call paradise, where the poor inhabitants are being forced daily to make sacrifice. As a people, they are perfect and God-fearing. They don't bear no grudge no matter what they are undergoing. The struggles of life they will face daily, but they always have time to smile. Their children can be no longer free cause them kidnappers running wild. Crazy politicians with false promises is the order of the day. And within all this confusion, with their codes there's no separation. Every day, they still find the time to pray. You hear what I say each day? When there's danger, they pray. Weak with hunger, they pray. Oppressed by power, financial pressure. These people really have a way to handle the situation each day. Fighting tooth and nail through blood, sweat and tears, but the ammunition is pressed. Strictly press and tears. Ding ding. Ding ding ding.
all the pressures of life that they going through. To their neighbors and friends, they still find the time to say, how do you do? They will try to stretch their hands to those who in need. Whether they're rich or poor, regardless of their color, of their creed. From colonialism to independence, they live together as one. But wicked politicians with bad intentions start preaching racialism. Now there is segregation and mass corruption. The land is pregnant with hate. If the state of life will get better, there is but one superpower. Every day they hold steadfast to the faith. Before it's too late, don't wait. When it's danger, weak with hunger, oppressed by power, financial pressure, these people really have a way to handle the situation each day. Fighting tooth and nail through blood, sweat and tears, but the ammunition is pressed, strictly pressed for years. Moye, oye, olo, shango. Mofije, moye, babawa. Oye, olo, shango. Now that I have reached the end of my calypso, I hope you realize the place that I'm singing about is Trinbago, this beautiful twin island in the sun. With so much wealth, we are considered a gem of the Caribbean. Our steel band music and calypso create rhythm to touch your soul. Our carnival is being portrayed as the greatest show in the world. Ween Island, Pool, Boko Reef and Whippet Lake up to now remains a wonder. Even though some say that we squander and we leaders made so much blunder. Listen, sir, we don't forget the master. I say never, never. In the danger, we pray. Weak with hunger, we pray. Oppressed by power, we pray. Financial pressure, my people really have a way to handle the situation each day. Fighting tooth and nail through blood, sweat and tears, but the ammunition is pressed, strictly pressed and tears. Ding ding, we always pray. Yeah, boss man.
I wasn't minding business, so I was grooving. I was grooving, man. I was grooving. I was waiting for the African drum to come back. You understand?
you like that part?
Yeah, of course. So, boss man,
yes, sir.
we are at, let me just say it, we are at 56% applause. It is the hungriest applause I hear in a long time. I feel you.
And one of the applaud, he had a box of food eating.
You understand?
So he ain't hungry and no excuse.
So let me say thank you to Brenda Jerome, Inskip Morris, Joe Tayon, Juliana Osborne, Larry Charles, Caribbean Affairs from Kissimmee, Betty Ann, thank you so much. Lennox Garcia, Charmaine and Barnett Henry, Joan Osborne, Irwin Boyce, Dexter and Deborah Melville, Annette Robinson from Harlem, New York City, Diane and Michael Ishmael. Oh, she sing fet. Clyde A. Palmer, Moruga Babash, Junior and Ann Lynch, Janet Bailey, Edison Benoit says, what a repertoire. Terry Ann Sylvan, Michael Smith. You see, Michael Smith has put the money where his mouth is.
That John Benoit family?
I don't think so. Paula and Larry Harrigan, thank you so much at 56%. 58%. It changes as we are going. Teresa Ewing and Gail Mitchell, thank you so much. Sugar Aloes, your passion and dedication is appreciated from Miss Gail Mitchell. She says that.
Thank
cool.
you.
So we're going down. We going where the air is rare. It has some tunes here. Are wheeling these tunes if all you play the fool, eh? If all you play the fool, are wheeling the tune. Aye. Because this is big tune time. We're on big tune time. We up where the air is rare. Let me see if all you know this one.
Laila Day. Oh, Lord. I don't know how you feel, but my love for you is real. To you I want to marry, to give you plenty dory. I want to be a dulaha with the letter Saibala. All these things I'll do for true, honey, just to marry you. So come on now, do. Say you love me too. So how now, Betty? How now, Betty? Tell the local I want roti with curry, 'cause I love curry. Go tell she I say roti mango. I want aloo and chana, mango and paratha. Bagaili with Coachella. Oh gosh, go and tell her. Go tell the local I want pumpkin curry, mulga with kochori. Oh gosh, I wanna Betty. To you, and I'll stay faithfully true. Look me by a hand, me diddy. They out want you for bounty. They go call you Dulahem when we fix up the wedding. They go dance on my cool, then I will give you sindur, and then we will be happy if you only marry me. So how now, Betty? How now, Betty? Tell the local I want roti with curry, 'cause I love curry. Go tell she I say roti mango. I want aloo and chana, mango and paratha, bagaili with Coachella. Oh gosh, go and tell her. Go tell the local I want pumpkin curry, mulga with kochori. Oh gosh, I wanna Betty. I will love you forever. I love you the way I should, and do for you all I could. I go chunke di tarkari, bote dal with the gotani. I go take the ashes span, help manage the baratan. Honey, try and understand, let we fix the marriage plan. So how now, Betty? How now, Betty? Tell the local I want roti with curry, 'cause I love curry. Go tell she I say roti mango. What you want?
I want aloo and chana,
yeah.
mango and paratha.
Hey, hey. Oh gosh, go and tell her. Go tell the local I want pumpkin curry, mulga with curry. Oh Lord, I wanna Betty. You could screw the bulb, you could screw the bulb. Kenny Phillips, you could screw the bulb. Watch it.
Boje di lawa for dula he nandula. Boje di lawa for dula he nandula. Will forever try to keep you satisfied. Look, I have 5 acres of land to plant pepper and bacon. I go save up all the paisa to build you a big jupa. With honesty and devotion, let me be your champion. You may feel it's flattery, you control my destiny. So how now, Betty, tell the Locarni, I want roti with curry, 'cause I love curry. Go tell she I say, roti mange. Yeah. Hey, hey. Go fast, go and tell her. Yeah. Mulga with kachori. Oh gosh, how na Betty. La 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 la. Yeah, yeah. Hey, hey. Oh, oh.
Tune from Tuneville. Tune boy. Nice one. My applause, jokey.
You know. Kenny, I'm glad there's one inside there.
Nah, we run him.
You gone?
Yeah.
Because the other day I hear him on the radio,
Uh-huh.
play one of my songs and tell me I can't make them note again.
You know, I just wonder what them fellas who's talking, them kind of like them could make a note.
Well, the thing about it is he was thinking in the WC.
Anywho, we are at 61%. Applause. The applause men in a state, but wow. The applause men. Trinisaurus and MS, thank you. Alvin and Patricia Ramcharan, thank you. We are at 61 and climbing. And I have a tune here. He's a big DJ. I have a tune here. A tune. I'm giving you a one verse in this. Cool?
What one is that, boy?
I'm sure you know it.
Uh-huh.
There we go.
Go bet your life on it, huh? We go take 2 verses in instead of one. Time does not move, it is we who travels. Times are rising, yet we perceive in the future and past. Not to be lost in the seemingly endless cosmos. We stick numbers onto time's looking glass, but time don't bow to man. Time don't respond to calibration on the scale of time. Every weight is the same. And those timekeepers get grey and their clocks fade away. Not a wrinkle nor a grey hair on time as it marches on. To an idle man, time is overwhelming. To a busy man, time just seems to fly. So perceptions crisscross, Father Time is the boss. If you don't move in time, it's you will lost. If you don't move with time, is you will lost. Time is a muse when people try to hold and contain him. Time is infused by the good and the brave. Time takes his notes, recording our isms and schisms from Noah's Ark till Armageddon rage. And though we get real old and we count our great-grandchildren, time is as young as the day earth was born. Because time does not fly, it's as still as the sky. It's time measurements that vanish while time marches on. To an angry man, time is tongues of fire. To a peaceful mind, time is sweet perfume. Do perceptions crisscross, Father time still the boss. If you don't move in time, is you will lost. If you don't groove in time, is you will lost. Till I die, London. Till I die. Sometimes a man, when he's under a deep anesthesia.
Hey, two verse, boy,
But
two verse.
you wasn't minding your business.
I was singing along. One to you, two verse.
You try.
I love that song.
You
too bad,
try
man.
one thing this year for Carnival, and all of a sudden you singing along.
Listen. Did I beat you this year?
Yeah?
Did I beat you this year?
I didn't compete.
Oh, then I beat you.
You're right. Eh?
Then I beat you. I come 50th. I beat you.
All right.
Anyhow, boss man, I had to play that song, even though that was non-released. You know that I had to play that song because it is.
You know who would appreciate that if they was watching, and I hope they do. Peter Blood. I could have never gone to the mass camp to do a concert or a show and then sing time.
That's a serious song. Is that a GB, right? Huh?
Yeah, that is a GB.
I can
That
hear
is
it.
GB.
Brilliant lyrics, man. Nice. So you ready? We are at 65%. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, my applause we are at 69%. That's some very jokey applause, people here. But thank you so much. Corinne and Ian Ramcharan. Joanne Rowley. Thank you for all you care and nurture. Ay. Somebody say it's Marcus. I feel it's Marcus from Sandy Grande. Thank you, Marcus. Stephen Roberts, thank you. Gail say hey, thank you. Thank you all so much for contributing, for enjoying what we do. And we have some big tunes here. We going for the 100%. We at 69. And when we play this one, it should take us straight up to 80%. You understand? Let me see if this man knows this song.
I met many people trying to make confusion, trying to put Baron against me. Saucy for an imposter and blessed with imitation, and how I trying to sound just like he. But I would like to let those people know, for 14 long years Baron did leave and go. 1979 is when I came on the scene. Then Baron came back in, but I don't sound like the Baron For your information, the Baron don't song like me. So when I'm singing my tune and you hear a sweet croon, I'm just being me. Even when I'm dressed in some fancy style of fashion, or wearing some costly jewelry, you talk about the see me talking to 4 or 5 women. They just say I'm trying to be like me. But there's one thing that they don't understand. Baron of Indian and plenty action. I just love nice things and I am being friendly. Yes, it makes me happy. But I don't look like the Baron. And if I should mention, Baron more nasty than me. So whenever you see me looking nice and dandy, I'm just being me. I and Baron address each other as brothers. We think that's the way that it ought to be. But through jealousy, some people just get in hurries and decide to make a controversy. Even reporters and all join the brew, and they're questioning who have more gold than who. And when I'm not feeling to put mine on, they just say that it's in the phone. But I don't have gold like Baron. For their information, Baron don't have gold like me. So whenever I'm wearing, it's not flamming, I'm just being me. Myself and Baron, we both have religious background, so we enjoy singing from since we small. If you should notice while we are on a stage performing, it's so natural that we don't have to bore. We just relax and let the feelings flow. Do what we want, wherever we go. It's a gift from God that we both receive. So please don't be deceived, and please don't take me for Baron. Just pay close attention and don't take Baron for me. We both have one thing in common. It's a gift from heaven, but I love being me. Don't mistake me for Baron. Just pay close attention. Don't mistake Baron for me. We both have one thing in common. That's public attraction, but I love being me.
Whoa, a man begging me to wheel song. I think no wheeling today. Tune. Aye. One man, encore, that's an encore, One man. We are at 73%. I said we go reach 80, but we are at 73%, and we must thank the Eccles, Beverly and Pompano, Raphael, Corinne and Ian Ramcharan. We be thanking as we go down. We at 73%. And we say, if you can't give, no problem. Just share, subscribe, follow, like, anything else. I mean, if you're storming, just storm, you know what I mean? But donate, contribute.
But
We working.
But Kenny,
Oi.
you know, in this pandemic era, you know, it have a song relevant to this time.
Uh-huh.
And I hear you play the song, yeah?
Is that the sign
Yes.
of the end of
time?
time?
Yes, sir.
You sure you could sing that song, boy?
La 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 day. Woo, Lord. La la day. La 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 day. I start to study the whole universe. How come this world gets so corrupt and cursed? Things are stranger, cause it's not like before. Man's life in turmoil, with disaster and war, for sure. With the nuclear this and the nuclear that, they intend to smash down the world flat. And they don't care about the master's plan. Cause every day man seeking to destroy man. Put a hand, cause this was never meant to be. Man's supposed to dwell in harmony. But because of selfish ways, man creates things to shorten his days. Cause in discomfort and strife, what a life, what a life. Cause in discomfort and strife, what a life in these times. But these are the signs of the end of times. La 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 la. La 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 la. When mankind had behold the first sunrise, this world to him was like a paradise. But after now, to his ways he never take heed. Now he's at war with himself because of his greed. I read, when they dropped the bomb in Hiroshima, in history it is the world's disaster. It's in record how millions of people dead. Yet every day man improving on new warhead. They dread, cause this was never meant to be. Man's supposed to dwell in harmony. But because of selfish ways, man creating to shorten his days. Cause in discomfort and strife, what a life, what a life. Cause in discomfort and strife, what a life in these times. But these are the signs of the end of times. La 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 day, la la day, digga day, la la day, digga day, la la day. Mankind of himself create dread disease, talking about gonorrhea, AIDS and herpes. Now he's searching desperately to find the cure. And up to now, man still hasn't passed first floor. Well, what more? The Bible said that when God made woman, He specified she was man's companion. Some men turn away from her beauty and perfection, showing us plain that they prefer live with a man in this land. But this was never meant to be. Man's supposed to dwell in harmony, but because of selfish ways, man creates things to shorten his days. Cause in discomfort and strife, what a life, what a life. Cause in discomfort and strife, what a life. In these times, but these are the signs of the end of time.
Woo! Big, 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 big tune. I must say, Mr. Aloes, thank you. We are at 83% applause. Wow. That's a real, your audience, sorry, 86%. Wow, the audience in a mess, boy. I get you mid-sentence. Thank you, Firmin R. Meccano. Thank you, Rena. Thank you, Annette Robinson. Standing ovation for Sugar Aloes. He's our boss. Mama, yo. Mr. Leon Lifuse, Wheel Kenny Wheel. Kelly Wilson from Kelly and Katian, we love you. Stacy and Flanders and Anonymous, thank you all so much for taking us to 86%. And I have we are at the almost at the end of our show, and I have a shocker. I have a shocker for Mr. Sugar Aloes. Let me see if he's able. You feel able with me? Let me go.
What a friend we have in Jesus. All our sins and griefs to bear. What a privilege to carry everything to God in prayer. What a friend we have in Jesus. All our sins and griefs to bear. What a privilege to carry everything to God in prayer. Oh, what peace we often forfeit. Oh, what needless pains we bear. All because we do not carry everything to God in prayer. Have we trials and temptations? Is there troubles everywhere? We should never be discouraged. Take it to the Lord in prayer. Can we find a friend so faithful, who with all our sorrows share? Jesus knows our every weakness. Take it to the Lord in prayer. Are we weak and heavy laden? Come back with a word of care. Precious Savior, still our refuge. Take it to the Lord in prayer. Do thy friends despise, forsake thee? Take it to the Lord in prayer. In his arms he'll take and shield you. Thou wilt find a solace there. What a friend we we have in Jesus. All our sins and griefs to bear. What a privilege to carry everything to God in prayer. Oh, what peace we often forfeit. Oh, what needless pains we bear. All because we do not carry everything to God in prayer. 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 Everything to God in prayer.
Oh, yo, Mr. Sugar Aloes, a man just challenged me. We are now at 99%. Hey, I find it, the applause, the crowd, but the crowd hungry. So, the crowd very hungry. But a man is telling me that he is going to donate 50 US if we sing a song, if we wheel a song and sing again.
What song?
All right.
Ding ding dang dang ding. Joy da da da. I've met many people trying to make confusion, trying to put Baron against me. Some say for an imposter I'm blessed with imitation, and how I trying to song just like he. But I would like to let those people know, for 14 long years Baron didn't leave and go. 1979 is when I came on the scene. Then Baron came back in, but I don't sound like the Baron. For your information, the Baron don't sound like me. So when I'm singing my tune and you hear a sweet croon, I'm just being me. Even when I'm dressed in some fancy style of fashion, or wearing some costly jewelry, don't talk with them, see me talking to 4-5 woman. They just say I'm trying to be like me, but there's one thing that they don't understand. Baron of Indian and plenty action. I just love nice things and I am being friendly. Yes, it makes me happy, but I don't look like the Baron. And if I should mention, Baron more nasty than me. So whenever you see me looking nice and dandy, I'm just being me.
And this is where we bring it down. We bring down the curtain. We say thank you to all who have donated. We are now at 106%. Applause, applause, applause. I'd do again, you crowd boy. Nah. This is okay now. This crowd jokey. So let's thank Mr. Leon Livlu, who wanted me to wheel that song. Miss Kelly Wilson, Stacey Ann Flanders, Raymond and Myrna, Madge Hills. Anonymous, thanks for all your beautiful music. Anonymous, Florida-based Baconian, waiting to hear Fett. Florida-based Baconian twice, waiting to hear Fett. We okay? DJ Fantastic, Charlene Cottle, Alicia and Ian Sandiford, David Bruce, Suzanne Joyette, Carol Rahamot, Charmaine Braffett Samuel, love you always, Sugar Aloes. Patrice Knock for a beautiful show, and DJ Aaron Williams, who challenged me to that $50, and he is a man of your word. He's a man of your word. He's not a good crowd, but he's a man of your word. So we are at 106%. Oh, sorry, 107%. It's changing as we go. Freddie Gary, thank you so much. Sugar and Baron making the vodka and mango juice taste sweeter. Wow, my yo. So Mr. Sugar Aloes, tell your people something before we close, while I could probably find the next thing.
Well, I could say safely that the medley that you played, you don't know what it's like to love somebody. I dedicate it to my fans all over the world. And especially the last part of it that said that I would be nothing without you. And that is so true, because you all have built me. You all have embraced me. You all have supported me over the years and encouraged me to be strong and to keep on keeping on. I do appreciate everything where the audience and my fans is concerned. I love you all very, very, very much. Like I said, without you, there is no me.
Nice,
and
man.
I appreciate you for the years that you have been supported me. Anywhere I go, any part of the globe that I go to perform, there's always a large contingent of supporters, and I thank you all very much for that. Fat. Whoop, Lord. Music jamming in the place. It's soca in your waist. It's fat. I say fat. Tempo hotter than ever. It's a carnival fever. It's fat. I say fat. When Trini come out to party, mama, you the place on fire. TNT. We ain't joking. TNT. When we fretting, it's bacchanal for soul. When soca start to flow, everybody on the go. Renegades and tornadoes. Scotland, Desperado, it's fed. I say fed. Baron, Aloes and Shadow, singing sweet soca calypso, so it's fed. I say fed. When Trini come out to party, mama, you the place on fire. TNT. We ain't joking, TNT. When we fretting, it's bacchanal for soul. When soca start to flow, everybody on the go.
And this is where we say good evening to all. We had a beautiful evening. I hope you had a beautiful evening too. Just remember, you can go back to funmetnt.com/WACTV and you can see all our shows. We want to say thank you to Sugar Aloes, thank you to all who contributed.
Most welcome.
Yeah, thank you to all the contributors, the donators, the subscribers, the followers, and even the stormers. Thank you so much. We bring it to you. We want to make you enjoy your pandemic, have a time in the lockdown. We are at 108%, and we thank you so much. Ooh, man.
When Trini come out to party, mama, you the place on fire. TNT. We ain't joking, TNT. When we fighting, it's bacchanal for soul. When soca start to flow, everybody on the go.